you are actually looking at my reflection. Hello. So here we have a new video, which is going to be my monthly makeup basket. We'll see how good these videos are, see how popular they are if I continue to actually video this. So these are a set of drawers that I got from Wilkinson's, and this is just like a little like a heart-shaped like lipstick kind of holder that I got from a pound shop. And I also have this basket here, which actually lives just under here in this little pull-out basket here on my desk. So yeah, this is my changing it up for I've used all of this throughout January, and I'm going to change it up for what I want to be wearing in February. So let's go into the basket first. So this is my Go to the City palette, which I am trying to use up this highlighter here. This is in my 14 by Valentine's Day Project Pan, so I am going to keep that one in here. This is my Welcome to the Pleasure Dome palette. This is in my 7 Deadly Sins Project Pan. There's 2 shades in here that I have in that project pan. So I will be keeping this eyeshadow palette in here as well. The 2 shades I'm using is this one here and this one here. And I've not really reached for them in the month of January. I think I've worn it once, maybe twice. So I really need to make more of an effort to use it in February. This here is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour palette. And if I just sit you down for a minute. Hello. I've actually been using this shade here as a contour, and it's been really good. I basically put it on with a Real Techniques brush, and then I kind of buff it back out with a clean, no product on it, kabuki brush. So that's how I've been doing my contouring throughout January. I'm new to contouring, so I'm still learning the technique, but that's how I'm doing it at the moment. And I'm actually really enjoying the look of it, and I'm getting quite a dip in this colour here, so I am going to keep this in. So we're not swapping much out at the moment. And then this is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Brow palette. I put this in because the powder that I'm currently using for my brows looked like it was going to be finished soon, but it hasn't finished yet. Shades in here, they are actually darker than they look on my camera, but yeah, I will probably keep this in because the brow powder, well, the powder that I am using for my brows at the moment is really getting to its end, so I'm expecting to use this. And this is the next brow product that I really want to start using. The final palette here is the L'Oreal La Palette Nude, and this is in the shade range Rosé. I have a bit of pan on this shade here. I love this shade all over my lid to set my eye base. This is a great everyday palette. You know, this is the best palette for me to use if I want to have a daytime look. But I will be moving this out of my makeup basket for the month of February, because as much as I love it, I think I would like to try something else for the month of February. So this one is being moved out of my makeup basket. Okay, so this is actually my cleanser, so it does have to stay because that's how I remove my makeup. This is the I Heart Makeup Blushing Hearts Peachy Pink Kisses. This is in my 7 Deadly Sins project pan, so that has to stay. I have here a little little candy cane for if I get peckish. Okay, so starting on this. Okay, let's start with the primer. So I've been using the Infallible mattifying base primer. I don't know if I want to keep this in or not because my skin's a little dry at the moment, so I don't know if I want to try using a more moisturizing primer. I don't know. I'm gonna and ah about that, so I'll put that to the side. This is my Primed and Ready collection eye primer. This is the Illuminating and Reviving eye primer. I am about that much down. I really like this. It gives my base a bit of a glow. And it's really like sticky and tacky, and yeah, I find my eyeshadows go on really nice when I prime my eyes with this, so this is definitely going to stay. I've been using these two concealers recently. So first of all, I have the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 10. I don't have much left on it. I'm down to here. So I actually would like to finish this off in the month of February, so I'm going to keep that in. And this one is the Barry M Light Reflecting concealer, and I'm down to here. So I actually do use this on top of the Maybelline Fit Me because the Maybelline Fit Me is just slightly too dark, so I actually use this to then brighten up under my eyes. So the Maybelline Fit Me conceals the dark circles, but this one actually then brightens up that area as well. So I'm going to keep that in. I have two eyeliners here. I've got the Rimmel Scandaleyes in black, and I have the Rimmel Scandaleyes in nude. I think I'm going to change both of these out this month. I want a more softer look in February, so I don't want to go as harsh as a black, and I don't want to go as plain as a nude, so I'm actually going to change both of these out. Let's have a look. The next two items are both in project pans. This is my e.l.f. liquid molten liquid eyeshadow in rose gold. I've been struggling to figure out how to use this, but I think I may have figured a look that might really work with this. So, and it is in my 14 by Valentine's Day project pan, so I'm going to give this the last 2 weeks of that project pan until the 14th of February to try and get some more use out of it. So I don't want to put it back just yet, so that will remain. And this is my Rimmel Kate eyeshadow crayon in deep amethyst, and I'm not turning to it. I don't know why. So I need to give this one last push because this is also my 14 by Valentine's Day project pan. I have two products here. This one is the Miss Beauty Illuminating Wand. This is in the shade Pink Shimmer. This was in my Miss Beauty makeup video. It's just a doe foot applicator, liquid highlight. I'm trying to use my liquid highlights or my cream products because I don't turn to them very often. So I'm trying to, in my makeup basket, have at least one liquid or cream product that I'm not comfortable with using, but that I'm trying to use. And I have used this quite a bit in the month of January. I really do like it on actually on non-makeup days. But I have been using it quite a bit, so I might actually take this out for the month of February and put a different cream product in to try. So I'll take that one out. And then this is the collection Glam Crystals, and this is in the shade Le Freak. It is a gorgeous, like, greeny blue turquoisey colour. It's really, really stunning. I used this with the two colours out of the Pleasure Dome palette, just to add a bit of funkiness to that eye colour, even though I do want to try and use those two shades a bit more throughout February. I'm not sure I want to add the glitter in. Oh, hello, Ringo. Sorry for the interruption. If it's not my husband, it's me cat. Okay, so the next item is this collection Fast Stroke Liquid Eyeliner. This is in my 7 Deadly Sins project pan. This one is Anger or Wrath, because I just can't get on with it. I'm still learning how to do a liquid eyeliner, so I use this quite a lot in January. Every time I did my makeup, I tried to put it on. It's getting so annoying, but it's got to stay. This here is my Smith & Cult lip gloss in the Lovers. I am getting some really good use out of this. It's only a mini, but lip gloss and I don't get on very well, so this is almost used up, and it's actually been sat upside down to try and get all the product onto the doe foot applicator. So that's going to stay upside down, Nicola. Okay, these two lip products are in my lip service project pan. So we have the L'Oreal Sepia Silk. It's gorgeous. I love it. I think, I don't know, I might change this out. I think this is another one that I'm not 100% sure on whether I do want to have it in February or not, because of all the lip products that I put into my lip service project pan, this is the one I want to get used up this year the most. So I want to continue to get it worked on, because there's still quite a decent amount of product left, and I know how long these take to get through. I think I will keep it in for the month of February. But this is the Rhodile, or the Brighton's rubbed off. This is the Rhodile lip pencil in the shade Big Apple. I have been using this a lot in January. It's definitely got a lot shorter in this month, because, you know, I have to keep sharpening it because I'm using it so often. So I think I want something different for the month of February. So yeah, that's coming out. Okay, so this is just a sample of foundation I'm still using up. So that's got to stay. This is what's left of my Rimmel Stay Mattes. This keeps going hard pan on me. I don't know why. I must have got a bad one, but it keeps going hard pan on me. I've had to repress it. It's still going hard pan on me. I don't know what's gone wrong with it. I will persevere with it, but actually for the month of February, I don't really want to be bothering about with this. I want to break from it, because it's so frustrating that I have to keep like taking the top layer off it every time I use it, which is using it up quicker. But it's just, my God, how, it's just frustrating. So I'm going to take a break from this and put something else in. This is my Manna Kadar HD Perfecting Powder. I got this in Birchbox months ago. And this is all I have left, ladies and gentlemen. All I have left of that powder. I did have to repress it. So as you can see, I'm practically using this up. So I'm going to keep this in so I can get this out of my collection by the end of February. I reckon it'll only take a few more uses. That's going to stay. This in the Body Shop little tub is actually, I'll show you the packaging rather than where I've decanted it. This is the Clarins Hydro Quench Tinted Moisturiser, and it says it in the shade Blonde, but it is really dark. Can you see how dark that is? That's really dark. So I am trying to use that up. It is only a sample size, so I'm trying to use that up. So I will remain that in my makeup basket. In this Body Shop sample pot, I use these all the time. There's just a tiny little bit left of my Benefit Professional Primer. So I'm going to remain this in my makeup basket because obviously I've only got a little bit left. There's no point taking it out. I then have this Benefit Dew the Hoola like liquid bronzer, and I was thinking of putting this into Colour Correct, one of the other foundations that I was using, but never got around to it. And also, as I said, to try and use up some of my liquid products. I didn't use it, and I don't think I'm going to use it in the month of February, so I'm going to remove that out of my makeup basket. And then this is the bronzer that I've been using this month. It is the L'Oreal Glam Bronze. I really love this bronzer. I really do like it. Do I want to continue using it in February? No, I think I'm going to take it out for the month of February and put in something else. So I'll move this out. And then this is my MUA blusher in the shade Lolly. Absolutely love this on my cheeks. It's so beautiful, so nice. I'm getting quite a dint, quite a dip in it. Don't know if you can see that. So yeah, love this, but I am going to take it out of my makeup basket for this month because I'm going to choose something else. So that is that top drawer. This next drawer, let me see if I can drop you down so you can see. So this next drawer has all my single eyeshadows in it. So this Smooch Duo, this is in the shade Seattle. And this is in my 14 by Valentine's Project pan, so I am going to keep that in here. And then we also have this eyeshadow by Barbara Daly. This is also in my 14 by Valentine's Day Project pan. I'm never going to hit pan on this. I don't know what I was thinking, but I still want to keep it in here for that project. And this again is in that project pan for Valentine's Day. This is the Makeup Revolution single eyeshadow in Paper Luxe, and this is actually so gorgeous as an inner corner highlight and as a face highlight and a brow highlight. Absolutely love this. I've fallen in love with this since trying it out in January. So yep, that's got to stay. In fact, I'd probably say that all of these products in here have got to stay because the rest of these single eyeshadows are in my Peeping Pan project pan. This is the Maybelline Colour Tattoo in Permanent Taupe. So that's in my Peeping Pan. This Makeup Revolution single eyeshadow in Neutral Red is also in my peeping pan. This one by Makeup Revolution in Velvet Looks is in my peeping pan, and I actually have been using this to set my liquid eyeliner, so I'm really liking that at the moment. And then this one is my Beauties Factory in the shade Orange, and I've got quite a dip going on there, so that's got to stay. And then also the green Barbara Daly has got to stay as well, so nothing coming out of there. And then in the final drawer, this is the powder that I've been using for my brows. It's actually a taupe eyeshadow, but I really like it in my brows. So I have had to repress it once already. So I've just got literally around the edges now. So I think this will definitely be finished in February. So I'm going to continue using it. And the Essence Make Me Brow in the shade Softy Brownie Brows. I absolutely love this eyebrow gel. It's got a really nice little spoolie. So yeah, really enjoy this product. This is staying. My brows, I don't really tend to change up that much. I put in this Urban Decay Vice Liquid Lipstick in the shade WSM, hoping to get it used in January, but I never did. I think I'm going to pull this out. It's just a cream colour, like just a, like nothing to it. It's just like an everyday sort of colour. So I want to pull this out for February. And then I have this All About the Pout Makeup Gallery lipstick. I've only got a little bit of it left, so I think I'm going to actually declutter this. It's a nice lipstick, don't get me wrong, but I have so many lipsticks that I don't need this one. This is my Sleek lipstick in Cherry. Still a lot of this left, and I'm so upset with myself that I didn't use more of this in January. I'm going to keep it in because it is in my 14 by Valentine's Day project pan, and I want to get more use out of it. And then I have my two mascaras, which is the Essence Lash Princess in the False Lash Effect mascara. Love this mascara, really does make my lashes look really long. And then I have the Miss Manga Punky by L'Oreal. This is a waterproof thing, and this just separates all my lashes after I've applied this, kind of makes them a bit chunky. So I applied this and it just separates them all out together, so I do like to combine these two, so I'll continue using those. So that is the clear out of my makeup basket. This product, I think I'm going to take it out. I'm going to take it out and swap something else in. Okay, so I'll be back in a moment when we've got all the items that I'm going to put back into my makeup basket. Okay, see you in a moment. Hi again. So we are, let me just illuminate a little bit more. It's getting a little bit darker. So we are back, and I've chosen my items that I'm going to move into my makeup basket or makeup drawers for the month of February. I tried to keep in mind that it is going to be Valentine's Day this month, and so I wanted to pick items that I knew I would probably wear that evening, because me and my husband will probably go out for a meal somewhere. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So the first thing I picked was this primer. It is the Nivea Express Hydration Primer. As I said before, my skin's a little dry at the moment, so I wanted a more moisturizing primer, and this is actually my only moisturizing primer I have at the moment. I don't think this is going to fit in the drawers, so it's going to have to sit just on the top there. The foundation that I want to be using throughout February is going to be this one. This one is, my camera won't focus. Won't focus. Look at that. No focus. It's supposed to have automatic focus, but it doesn't. Yeah, this is my Body Shop Fresh Nude Foundation in the shade Kyoto Blossom, which is 015. I really like this foundation. I am about down to here. This is one of those foundations that I know I can put on. I don't have to mess about with it. It's quite moisturizing. Again, I wanted to keep in mind my skin is a little dry at the moment. So again, this isn't going to fit in my drawers, so it's just going to have to sort of sit on the sides. That is fine. The setting powder I've chosen to go with is this Miss Beauty setting powder in the shade Sweet Touch. It is quite light. I've noticed it's kind of got a pinky tone to it. But yeah, I'm gonna try using this. This was from the Pound Shop, so if I don't like this by the end of February, then I may think about decluttering it. But yeah, that's going to be my powder for the month of February. So we can stick that in the drawers. What's next? Okay, so we want a bronzer. So this is the bronzer that I've chosen this month. This is the Makeup Revolution Duo Face Sculpt powder. This is a gorgeous bronzer. Beautiful, beautiful shade. Really, really nice. So really nice pigmentation, blends out really nicely as well. So yeah, I'm going to try and use this bronzer for the month of February. And also there is like a setting powder here on this side. I don't know if it's meant to be a highlighter or not, but it's quite a subtle sort of powder, as you can see. So I would probably use that as an all over face powder. If the Miss Beauty one doesn't work, then I can turn to this one and see if this one works. So yeah, I'm going to be using this up. This is going to take up a lot of space in my drawers. Blush that I've decided to go with for the month of February. Yes, I do have the Blushing Hearts, but it's more like a highlighter than a blush. I decided to go for a palette this time, so that I've got more of a choice. I do love my blushes. I'm infatuated with blushes. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Paints in the shade range Ambers. So I think this was more actually for darker skin tones. This blush on the end I could never get away with, but these four are really, really pretty. I thought if I give myself a range of blushes to use throughout the month of February, that would be great. So yeah, I decided to go for a blush palette instead of a single for the month of February, to give myself a bit more choice in the blush department. Okay, so for eyes, I've decided to add this Bella Pierre. It's in the shade Bronze, and it is this gorgeous, gorgeous shade. Let me see if I can swatch it for you. So it is this gorgeous shade here. So it is that one. It is a gorgeous shade, and as I said, I wanted to go a bit more sort of subtle but still beautiful, so I wanted to go for more sort of like browns during like really browns and warm tones throughout February. So this is going to go really nicely. Not sure where it's going to fit. you sit on there? Can you sit on there? Yay! Fits in there. Perfect. Look at that. And for my eyeshadow palette, I'm going to add in is my Naked Heat palette by Urban Decay. I got this palette from my husband for my birthday back in November. And you know what? I haven't really turned to it. I wanted it so badly. And then I think I got caught up in the syndrome of I can't use it. It's my birthday present. So it needs to look pretty for a while. But no, I went to get some use out of it. And I know that on Valentine's Day, I want to be wearing this on my eyes because my husband bought me it. So I want to be wearing what he bought me for our evening out. And also, as well, if you remember, I said that I might have thought of an eye look that might be able to use this. And I think these shades in this palette will really help to emphasize the rose gold in that e.l.f. liquid eyeshadow. Liquid eyeshadow. So I think they would look stunning on my eyes that evening. I may even do a makeup tutorial for my eye look that I'm going to wear for Valentine's Day in an upcoming video. So I'll keep you posted on that. So I've chosen my Naked Heat palette by Urban Decay as my eyeshadow palette for the month of February. So for my eyeliners, I chose to go with this brown. This is a saturated colour eye pencil. It's a multitasker pencil, so you can use it as an eye or a lip pencil. And this is in the shade Gingerbread. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous brown. It's so stunning. It's really nice, and I think it would really go well with the brown eye look that I'm going to be working on throughout February. But then I also decided to go with this MUA green eyeliner pencil in the shade Forest Green. It comes with its own sharpener in the lid. I love that. And it's just so soft. So I thought to add a little bit of contrast to the browns, that this green would go really, really nicely, especially with the greens in the Pleasure Dome palette that I'm trying to pan as well in my 7 Deadly Sins project. So I thought that green and brown, I just think are stunning colours together. So I thought I would add this in to add a bit of like pizzazz to my eyes. One category I realised that I never had for January was lip liners. So I've picked up this one. This is a Lena Bacardi soft lip liner. It is in the shade, doesn't say, it says number 7. I picked this up in Spain, so I want to get some use out of it so that it can at least shorten, basically, because it is longer than all of my other lip liners. So I thought it's a nice brown shade. I'll give you a swatch. So it's a nice browny shade, so I thought that would go lovely. And then the actual lipsticks that I'm going to add in for this month, I'm going to add a few more in because just having 2 last month, or I did have this sleek one down here, but as I say, I didn't really get round to using it as much as I really wanted to. But I've added in a few more lipsticks this month because I wanted to have a bit more variety. So I'm going to add in this Burt's Bees lip crayon in the shade Niagara Overlook. This is in my lip service, so I want to be able to add in at least 1 lipstick from my lip service projects every month. It is this shade here. It's a really nice My Lips But Better kind of colour. So I can literally stick this in my handbag and just apply it throughout the day. It's really easy, you don't need a mirror to apply it, so this will probably go in my handbag or downstairs next to me on the sofa, so I'll get a lot of use out of this. And then I'm putting in this Too Faced Melted Matte liquid lipstick in the shade Sellout. This came with my Best Year Ever 2018 palette. It's a beautiful shade. And I'm thinking this might be the lipstick that I wear on Valentine's night, because it will dry down to a matte and hopefully it won't wear off while I'm out. So yeah, there's that one. So that can, are you going to fit in there with that? No, you're not. So you're going to have to go down in the bottom. Okay, so that's going to go in there. And then I thought I would give another Vice liquid lipstick sample a try. This is like a purpley shimmery shade. It is Purgatory. So I'm going to see if I can use this up during February. I'm going to give this one a try. This is also in my lip service project pan, so if I can try and use this up in February, that'll be one down because it's only a sample. So that is that. I do have a setting spray, but I only have one setting spray, and that is the e.l.f. setting spray. But that's the only setting spray I have, so I don't need to change that up at all. So this is my makeup basket for the month of February. So try to keep in mind that it is Valentine's Day, so try to stick to really nice shades of like browns and greens and warm tones. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.